Hi, in this video, I help you to shorten your data consolidation work at least by 30%, right? Well, i- if you want to change the transaction date, this first value, right, into can allow, right, for each of the Excel file within a folder, what can you do, right? So, we have a code here that is shared by this gentleman called uh, should be muscle break, right? So yeah, yeah. So basically, that is what it says, right? But how do you apply that, right? So after spending an hour or so, right? In fact, a few months, right, to pick up the PowerQuery skills, right? I discovered it, right? So let's say I already completed the steps on consolidating the workbooks, right? So now I have I basically have the data here, right? See the data here, right? So um, what it does is just really get the table into a row, right? And from now on, right, we there is a table and there's a row, right? How do we change this value into substitute with a value, right, for each of the table? So I had to at once editor, right, and then right, I I give a lot of trial and errors, right, and I just do these steps, right. And prior to that, I also study about functions, right, and and I discovered that these steps, right, could be about changing the table for each the do some transformation for each table in each row. So I modified that, and then right, I have added a new column, right? So this column could be after change, right? Now here, I want to substitute with a functions. So over here it says there's a function, so I first copy it and I follow like, well, maybe I'll just put it here, right? And I just click done, right? Does it work? No, right? As you can see, it doesn't work, right? Token identify expected. So I begin to do a lot of trial and error. That's why it takes an hour, right? And I remember that I also can put a function, right? Based on my another studies from this, right? I have a study for this. Um, as I said, the function is value like this and so on, right? So fast forward, have this. So based on the day by day research, right, and I got to know this, right, my functions, and I should have a my function there, and I apply this to this, right. So I have a table that is named um, there's a table that is named as the promoted header. So I have this in this column, and then I need the columns names, right? The columns name is called transactions trx trx date, and I want to change it to a name called can now, right? And you can change other name you like too, right? So add another columns, right, and based on the last step. So last step, right, would be this. So after change, right, each okay. So let's just head over it, right? Does it work? No, it doesn't work, right? Now it says that here, see there's a step here, right? So in the result, in this one, right? So where does it go wrong, right? So it's about comma. So basically, we have added a function here, so maybe we want a comma here, right? This is just power sub function. Put a comma, click done, right? Does it work? Does it work? It seems like working, right? Oh yes, it does, right? No, 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 right? Let's click on the once I did that. Now why it doesn't work? Because that's we are showing, although we have done a replacement, but we did not show the last step. Okay, so click on last. So I'm changing this to here. Done. Alright, so I have this data here, transactions 23rd, right? As we come to this, right, it become Ken Lao, right? So over here, same goes here, right, and change it to Ken Lao. So well, you know about this, right? So depends on your amazing mind, right? You can use it for other purpose that from now on, right? So thank you again, right, to the contributors, Masabao, right, and to many students, right, that that I know, right. So I'm blocking it in my this page, right. I'm just showing you that, right. Some people can really do it, right, day by day, right. If you put your hearts into it, right, you can really do that. So thanks, Nicholas Tai, right. Let's move on to here. All right, so we complete this. Yeah, really, uh, it takes some time to understand functions, and it takes some time to understand the word each. Right, it really takes time, right? But once you get a hang of it, right? So usually it's over months, right? You begin to do what most people cannot do, right? Well, the training is not fun, but like I say, right? You want to be, uh, you want to shorten your time, right? So you got to invest your time, right? Yeah. So and feel good, right? You see, right? When you do something that everyone can do, right? Then nothing much, right? But if you do something that others wish to do but never do, right? Instead, you become the only one or only few in your company. Are you willing to do that? The choice is yours. The result is definitely yours as well, right? So thank you, right? Remember, you are amazing. Believe that you are.